have you ever stood in an airport security line, shoes off, belt in your hand, laptop halfway out your bag, thinking, yeah, I've got nothing weird on me, and then suddenly realized you might be lying to yourself? Because what airport security has found over the years is so insane, so shocking, and so unbelievably real that by the end of this video, you'll be double-checking your own carry-on like your freedom depends on it. And no, I'm not exaggerating, because today we're diving into the craziest, most jaw-dropping things ever discovered by airport security, and trust me, this isn't just funny, it's disturbing, emotional, and sometimes straight-up unbelievable. So buckle up, and if you've ever flown in your life, smash that like button right now, because this is gonna hit close to home. Let's start with the fact that every single day, officers at Transportation Security Administration are scanning millions of bags, and most of them are boring. Clothes, toiletries, maybe a sad sandwich, but hidden inside some bags are things so wild that even seasoned agents have admitted they had to stop and just stare. Like the time a passenger tried to carry a live snake wrapped around his waist, claiming it was an emotional support animal. Or the woman who packed an entire chainsaw in her carry-on and genuinely asked, "Is this gonna be a problem?" with a straight face. And you might laugh, but imagine being the agent who has to say, "Ma'am, you cannot bring a chainsaw onto a plane," and she's looking at you like you just ruined her vacation. Then there was the guy who tried to sneak a fully loaded handgun hidden inside a jar of peanut butter. And before you say, that's fake, nope, agents literally had to scoop peanut butter out with gloves just to reach the weapon. And what's scary isn't the creativity, it's the intent, because while some people are clueless, others absolutely know what they're doing. One of the most unsettling cases ever involved a traveler who checked a bag that smelled so bad agents initially thought it was spoiled food, only to discover actual human organs preserved in liquid. And yeah, that investigation went dark fast. And no, not every story ends with laughter. But sometimes it's not dangerous, just insanely awkward, like the countless times security agents have found adult toys vibrating uncontrollably inside bags because someone forgot to turn them off. And now the entire checkpoint is buzzing like a beehive while the owner turns bright red. And if you've ever been embarrassed at an airport, comment relatable right now, because it happens more than you think. Then there was the woman stopped because her bag looked organic on the scanner, and agents pulled out a whole rotisserie chicken, still warm, wrapped in foil, like she just robbed a grocery store on the way to her gate, and she calmly said, "I get hungry on flights," which honestly, fair, but still insane. One of the wildest things agents consistently report finding is cash, and not like a few thousand, we're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars vacuum sealed inside shampoo bottles, diapers, even stuffed animals. And every time someone says, "Oh, I forgot that was in there," yeah, sure you did. Animals show up way more than you'd expect, too. Live birds in socks, turtles taped inside shoes, even kittens stuffed into handbags because someone didn't want to pay the pet fee. And if that makes you mad, good, because that's real life and it's heartbreaking. But then there are the moments that make agents question humanity, like when someone tried to smuggle a skull claiming it was a religious artifact, or the traveler caught with a medieval mace, yes, the spiky metal weapon, who said it was for personal protection. Bro, from what? Dragons? And it doesn't stop there, because some passengers treat airport security like a dare, bringing grenades that they swear are just souvenirs, antique bullets they found at grandpa's house, or fireworks powerful enough to level a room. And when agents freak out, the passenger always says the same thing, "I didn't know," which is probably the most dangerous sentence ever spoken at an airport. Food alone deserves its own horror movie. Fish wrapped in newspaper, durian fruit so strong it evacuated terminals, soups, sauces, live crabs clicking inside backpacks, and yes, agents hear the noises before they see them. One of the most viral moments ever happened when security opened a bag and found a realistic human face mask. And if you're thinking Halloween, nope, it was medical-grade silicone, the kind criminals use to disguise themselves. And the agent later admitted they couldn't sleep that night. But here's the part nobody talks about. For every insane object found, there's a human story behind it. Sometimes tragic, sometimes stupid, sometimes desperate, like the man caught carrying ashes of a loved one, crying as agents explained the rules, or the woman smuggling medicine she couldn't afford legally, and suddenly it's not funny anymore, it's complicated. Still, some people just choose chaos, like the passenger who tried to board with a pressure cooker modified with wires, claiming it was art, or the guy who brought a flamethrower attachment because it's technically legal. And if you're wondering how these people exist, same, bro. And yet, despite all this madness, security agents remain calm, professional, and alert, because one missed item can change hundreds of lives. And that's why the line feels slow, why they repeat instructions, why they don't laugh when you joke about bombs, because they've seen the real thing. So next time you're annoyed taking off your shoes, remember someone once tried to sneak a live alligator through security. Yes, that happened. And if that doesn't humble you, nothing will. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen or accidentally carried through an airport? Drop it in the comments because trust me, your story might be crazier than anything in this video. And if this shocked you, share it with that friend who always overpacks and thinks rules don't apply to them. And subscribe to Golden Age Travel Tips because we don't just tell travel stories, we expose the truth behind how travel really works. No sugarcoating, no boring nonsense, just real stories that make you feel something. And yeah, after this video, you're never packing the same way again.